Out of 4 messages, my money now acquired by the back Ghanatube. Out of 4, fast forward the Bora and Seminuma Supreme Court Judge Noaba Bonting and Orden Sema Hudu be Brady Beto Bonting, they call Edema John Dramani Mahama Yankasi, President of the Republic of Ghana. Waka can send baby or see Emrano, John Dramani Mahama, or make sure say retiring age now. Supreme Court Judge is going to be maintaining at the age of 70. No John Dramani Mahama Manon shifting on 75. Out of 4. Supreme Court Judge no wakeka insem bebre e dia ko e dia ma John Dramani Mahama me so begini nyina bre e wo Ghanatube but for man ko na ya ko de sansem we nyina nchire mu e wo Ghanatube na mra sisia.
Away from power-related issues, a nominee of the Supreme Court, Justice Philip Bright-Mensah, has recommended an optimal number of 20 judges be appointed to the Apex Court. He says the court needs enough members on the bench to fast-track cases and enhance justice delivery.
I, Philip Bright-Mensah,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Justice Bright-Mensah comes with years of accumulated experience, having sat on landmark cases in the past. While acknowledging that there is no threat to the judiciary, he said the Supreme Court must have 20 judges, despite concerns that the court is being packed.
They will be starting with more and more cases and they cannot have. But at any given time, when the panel of judges in the Supreme Court are about 20, then we are saying that we have about 4 sets of panel of judges to handle those cases. So, Mr. Chairman, I will say, in my humble opinion, given the cases that are in the Supreme Court, I will recommend that 20 judges would be appropriate.
He, however, believes that if there is the need to cap the number of judges, there must be wide consultations.
If there should be the need for expansion or capping of the Supreme Court, I think that there must be a wide and expansive consultation among all the stakeholders so that we will all come to consensus as to what we must do.
MPs took him through long hours of tough questioning. That notwithstanding, there were some light moments.
Amended to
18 years. To 18 years.
Oh, then that the girl can't have sex.
Have sex at 16.
Hey.
My lord, I think if that is done, the defilement cases will be a lot.
Well, these girls wait to 18. That is the question we must also settle ourselves. Let the law remain what it is, at least for now.
Justice Bright-Mensah had his own views on how to prosecute illegal minors, especially.
Other from what in seminar Supreme Court Judge Nechese Okan or say, on dear Najimunu or Chese, yes, the Supreme Court judges and Baku 20 year and one, and they very appropriate say. John Dramani Mahama we make sure say Supreme Court judges ni nyina a beye baku 20 pe. And to say if there is any need na say on be extend the number now from 20 to 25 and 30 year, I will say John Dramani Mahama no making it clear na chese oche nyentia or movie number no from 20 to 25 and 30. Therefore when a Supreme Court judge na chese wa chese insema ono so joka to abontia just say what Sanedia call Ediama John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Miss Bidini Nina, Ebra or Ghanatube, but for mine call Nayan and Seminus or Ghanatube name Regisia.
The Chinese nationals.
When they are arrested and sent to the court, the difficulty is that they don't speak English. Even if they can, they understand English, they will refuse to speak English. So I will suggest strongly, or I recommend that the judges who are in the areas where these guarantees are going on, the judges must either be taken to China for further studies in Chinese language, or they should fashion the JTI must be resourced to bring experts.
He said the law is clear on the tenure of president, so there is no need for a different interpretation. He also argued that the mandatory retirement age of judges must not be pushed to 75.
Well, in more news this morning, the Ministry of Foreign
Order for what in seminar Supreme Court judge no kind or say just say Imrano making it so clear say president dear wakwa of first and second term dear or say oyedin would be ujuma to honum and no there is no need say president you be say court third and fourth now the other 4 years say law no I so clear and to John Dramani Mahame I don't know say so person was also called the third term there we in seminar Supreme Court judge no was sane dia ma me so mede ni nyina brɛ e wo Ghanatube order for when e sema chese Supreme Court judge no wasani u odi ama John Dramani Mahama no say afin so no eye retiring age no 79 ye okay 75 ne de dabi 79 ye okay e ma omunte no John Dramani Mahama make sure say o maintain 70 years no e de ama omun nyina order for we ene sema chese ayi de Supreme Court judge nankasa and I was Sunday good social media and so I'm so many in our Ghanatube or for my call 9 Sancho and 7 so much this year.
Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration is appealing for logistical support to assist in the emergency evacuation of Ghanaian nationals from Iran following heightened tension with Israel. The ongoing hostilities between the two countries have intensified in recent days, prompting the ministry to initiate urgent measures to safeguard Ghanaian citizens in affected areas.
Speaking at the Ghana-European Union Partnership Dialogue in Accra, the Sector Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa said the situation demands swift and coordinated international support.
We also appeal for your support in terms of logistics as we currently continue with our evacuation of Ghanaians in Iran and Israel following the unfortunate conflict that has erupted over the last few days.
The exchange of missiles has become dire for citizens in the two countries with no immediate opportunity for evacuation in Israel by governments. President John Mahama commending the ongoing partnership between Ghana and the European Union on migration, described it as a model for international cooperation.
Our partnership on migration continues to be exemplary. The ATUU project, launched in March 2025 with EU support, underscores our joint effort to make migration safe, humane, and development-oriented. We're enhancing reintegration services, data systems, and community resilience through the National Coordinating Mechanism and establishing a national referral platform.
He praised the EU for its support and collaborative approach to migration governance and labor mobility. The European Union head of mission Aykut Razali, revealing the EU investments after COVID, says Ghana is breaking into the international space with a lead in global drug production.
Based on our collaboration, Ghana is on the verge of becoming a producing life-saving vaccines, not only for itself, not only for the region, but for the continent. Together with Germany, the European Union has invested no less than 55 million euros to break the cycle of African dependency on vaccines. And Ghana will be at the forefront of serving African needs.
We'll take the second photograph.
Now, tensions between Iran and Israel are shaking global oil markets, and Ghana is beginning to feel the pressure. Amid growing fears of a global supply crisis, the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, has suspended the proposed 1 cedi fuel levy, citing both international volatility and domestic economic concerns. Wisdom Safo reports on how the unfolding conflict and Ghana's response could influence fuel prices in the months ahead.
Order for when I say my DJ Ghana as a Supreme Court judge, Pano Ababonti, no can send be Edia Kwadia John Dramani Mama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Vice President Nusu Onosonya Sununti, beautiful. When I say one say Ghana has any DHS, say Israel and Iran, Tokane, the Ayebutu, I say Foreign Affairs Minister Mamon Okudzeto-Ablakwa, I say, or the Chopa Kese Pandia Kwadiama. The European Union, EU for ne say omumbo Ghana for na tese omuntumi yo omumbra yememu asumdi modo for we ena ese bebre ekoso e wo Ghanatube ameso meje ne nyina abroad for aha and I made in some in be sure of my marine fisherman like no subscribe and no share no my notification bonus on my send a bear. I'll bring you be a drop content when you're in Tempan watching with chairman or for aha and I made in some in a bit. My cramming in a